We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Wolverine Madripoor Nights Issue 1. This is a miniseries from Marvel Comics, written by legendary X-Men writer Chris Claremont, art by Edgar Salazar, colors by Carlos Lopez, letters by VC's Corey Pettit, the covers by Philip Tan and Sebastian Chang, and it's a good cover until you get a look at Captain America and you wonder why his head looks small, his chest is gigantic, and his mask looks funny. So I was a little disappointed with that. Otherwise, Wolverine and Black Widow look okay. Even Cap's shield looks cool, but don't know about that face. Looks weird. So this story picks up right after Uncanny X-Men 268, where Black Widow was just saved by Psylocke, Wolverine, and Jubilee, and they're out to celebrate a little bit when, crashing through the window as they would, Captain America and the Hand show up. Cap's fighting the Hand and doing a pretty good job by himself. And of course, Wolverine and the others join in. Unfortunately, Psylocke's psychic blades don't do much, and Betsy has to learn the hard way that her powers don't really work on people like the Hand that have no imagination. So just when things are looking the worst, some old enemies of the Hand show up and offer assistance, but apparently there is other problems afoot, because Captain America's there for an actual reason. Now, Wolverine is, of course, still going to get involved in all of this, but at this point in the storyline of the X-Men, his healing factor is kind of on the fritz, so he's not healing like he's supposed to. And that puts him in serious jeopardy of actually getting killed for once. I have to say, this was a real return to form for the Marvel Comics X-Men, because it was well-paced, a lot happens, they fill you in as they go on what's going on, and there is just a bunch of action to move the story along. It's very action-adventure, and I like that quite a bit. The art is really solid overall. I didn't really have any problems with the interior art. This is probably one of the better X-Men books I've read in the last 5 years. The story was interesting, the pacing was great, the bad guys were cool, the good guys were cool, everybody did cool stuff. It wasn't belittling to any of the characters, it treated them with the respect that they deserve. So it was some of the better writing I've seen out of Marvel probably in the last 15 years. So I highly recommend checking this out. I had a lot of fun reading it, and I'm really looking forward to reading issue 2, which I almost never save for an X-Men title. So if you get a chance to check this out, give it a chance, especially if you're an old fan of the Claremont era, back when the X-Men were actually interesting and good, and were good guys. So strong recommendation across the board on this one. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.